Hey everybody, welcome back to the herd. It's opening day of deer season here in Idaho. It's 10th of October and I'm almost to where I want to be. I'm about 20 minutes behind where I want to be because I've forgotten to set my alarm. I set it for the time I wanted to leave instead of the time I wanted to wake up. So there you go. Anyway, it won't affect too much, but we'll get up there and hopefully we can find a deer. I'm not seeing anything yet. About 20 minutes behind where I needed to be, but we're up here. I'm no specialist, but what the heck kind of poop is that? Looks like bear tracks on the trail. It wasn't feeling good. Just spotted my first deer, and it is a long ways up there. But I think it's by itself, and I think it's a buck. So I'm gonna get up here a few hundred yards and see if I can't see it any better. Hard to see, but there's a little forked horn buck right on the skyline left of that tree. I'm not gonna take time to get him on camera any better. I'm gonna go see if I can get better angles and see if there's other bucks with him. Okay, so they just saw me. They were on the skyline. I got that one on camera. The other two are just up higher than them. I think it's the same 3 bucks I saw a ton of times during the archery hunt on this opening. I don't think they'll come back out, but I think there's hunters on that other canyon, so we'll see, unless they're just not up very high. Anyway, the one's pretty decent. He's not huge, but he's decent. I'd definitely shoot him today, so anyway, I'm gonna zigzag up this and we'll see. They might come back around in that saddle if there's hunters on that other side. If not, that saddle will put me in a good spot to find them on the other side. Okay, so I've got up here a little bit higher, and the deer I spotted very first thing this morning is still up here. It's a buck. He's grazing. I can't see him very well, but he's a buck. I'm gonna try to roll through here and see if I can get a little higher without him noticing me. Oh, there's another buck right there. Holy cow. Just a minute. So this one right here was a decent 4.2. Had he stepped out just a little bit further, I'd have shot him. But anyway, I'm gonna move up here. There's deer. And I'm gonna get going. I'll probably stay off the camera. And if I don't get a shot on the film, I don't really care. I'm sorry, but I'm by myself. I'm just gonna get it done. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right, the 3 bucks I first originally saw were just in right here. Well, up here. Right when I was down here a little ways, right when I went to squeeze the trigger off. I just got him in the scope and he turned and ran. And I just watched him go over the top of that one. But none of them were as good as the other buck that I'd see down here, but I was still gonna shoot him. He was okay, but the other, so I've seen 3 4 points and 2 2 points. The one I think might even be a 3 point. Anyway. It's been a good morning, but a rough morning. I've been hiking my butt off. If he would have just stood for one more second, I'd had him. He's like 150, maybe 200 yards. I could have taken a shot with him running away, but not worth it. Anyway, so now I don't know where to go. Whether to take off up there after them or just glass into this a little bit more, because so far, like I say, 3 4 points. It's 9:40. I'm at the very top of the mountain. Those deer, the 3 bucks, either went into this timber behind me or they dove off into the basin I came up this morning. I thought it looked like they dove off, but I can't glass them up down there. So I'm going to work this top ridge for a little while. We saw some good bucks down at the end of this during the archery hunt, so I'll go kind of work that during the day. So I have a doe and a fawn at 600 yards and 2 does and 2 fawns at 300 yards. The one fawn on this upper group has a collar on it. Anyway, none of those do me much good, but at least the deer are coming out. I just need some bucks. Right there is a 2-point. I was literally 1 minute early. I got here, couldn't see anything. All of a sudden, bounce, bounce, bounce. That 2-point came out of this draw. And I looked up and the 4-point was standing right on the skyline. And he turned the wind over that quick. Just was not my day. I mean, anything different all day long. I guess I could smoke this stupid 2-point, but dang it, man. Well, there's about 15 minutes left of shooting light, but it's kind of hard to see this way. It's light behind me, but it's harder to see back up here. And that's the best chance of a deer is on that side. So anyway, that stump looked like a deer. I was like, what the heck? Anyway, thanks for following along. It's quite the opening day. Had quite a few. I saw 3 4-point bucks, and I was within a hair second of shooting all 3 of them. You know, each one of them, just anything would have worked out different. I would have got them. Instead, I gotta go back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and I might try to leave early Thursday so I can get Thursday afternoon hunt in, and then hunt Friday too. Anyway, we'll see. The deer migrate out of this area pretty fast, and it's been a warm year, so I was hoping there'd still be some in here. Sure enough, we got some bucks in here. But anyway, thanks for following. All right, it's Thursday. I got this evening and tomorrow, and hopefully get it done. Anyway, same spot as I was the other day. See if I can find those bucks coming out of the trees tonight, like they did the other night, and get it done. Sun is setting, and I just made it to the saddle. Just getting ready to peek over. Haven't seen anything yet behind me, but it just hit a lot of fresh tracks going this way. So there could be deer up there somewhere. Okay, we're down to the last 20 minutes or so. Sun is down. I'm just gonna come below these Quakies and sit and glass all this country for the next 15 minutes or so. See what I can find. Hopefully I can find something. I'm not seeing anything yet though. Oh, bummer. Really thought that I'd see something in this. Only a couple minutes back from the track. Going down what we call the ledges, and it's steep and nasty. Hurts your knees. There's a lot of cliffs in here. Like, yay. But anyway, I'm gonna come up this tomorrow in the dark too, and try to get up above this, and then I'll get up above this right in the dark and hopefully find some more deer. Right on the skyline left of those, in the middle of those trees. 2 ears sticking up a deer. Well, 4 ears. Got 2 deer. Looks like a doe and a fawn. It's Friday morning. So I just jumped a deer below me, and it went into the trees. I couldn't see what it was, but I've spotted a really nice buck. He's at 475 yards right now. Looks like he's gonna drop down to about, hopefully he drops down to about 300 to bed. We'll see. The sun's about to hit him, and I think he's gonna keep in front of it. He's a nice buck though. I'm just gonna stay here and see what he does. 475's out of the question. Need him down to about 300 if I can get a perfect rest. Make sure I make a good shot on him. So as always, I'm horrible at judging deer. The sun hit that buck. He He's not near as big as I thought he was, but he's still a decent deer. I'd shoot him. Anyway, I'm going to skirt right down through here. I think I can get maybe about 100 yards on him without busting him at all. And that'd be about all I need because he's working this way. Slowly. He's not really moving at all. He's moved about 10 yards since I saw him. I'm just hoping I don't bump any other deer. If I bump anything that spooks him, he'll go right back up over that saddle and out of my life forever. There's a little fawn barely sticking out of the brush. Just watching me. Got 5 does and fawns going up that other side. I'm hoping a buck comes out behind him. Well, it's some of the worst shooting I've ever done in my life. But there he is. Just a little 2-point. He was in a great spot, so I took the shot. Anyway, thanks, buddy. We appreciate him. We're gonna eat him this year, and he'll taste good. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work. I'm still just in the wait. All right, so it's the 15th, and I got mine last night. I got my daughter Aniston with me today, and what have we seen?
We've seen 3 does and 1 fawn.
3 does and a fawn. And so we'll keep after it. She can shoot a doe, but she wants to try to get a buck. And she doesn't have much time. She's only got till noon today, and maybe next week till noon to 1 on Saturday. So we'll try, right?
Mm-hmm.